here. Today I'm at my Altamont Springs gym here in the Orlando area. And I wanted to kind of go over some of the new stuff I got and kind of do a quick review for one of the companies that I've been using for my coaching and preparing for my next fight. I have a couple of fights coming up. I'm still scheduled to fight Elvis Gashi. It's just postponed until the summer. He had a nagging injury, so that fight got put off. But I'm also hoping to be fighting in Atlantic City pretty soon, as well as possibly up in New York beforehand as well. So that being said, I got hooked up with some gear from Fighters Inc. They're a local company here in Florida that deal with a lot of top 10 gear as well as their own gear. And I reached out to them, letting them know that I needed some new gear for a fight. And one of the things they brought me for my coaches to actually use for me is these Heritage Coach Sparring Gloves. And I really like these. What these are built-in mitts into the gloves. Now, the old school ones kind of come like regular mitts, and they have a little, padded curve over the knuckle. These are nice because they are like real gloves. So the first time I actually put them on, I thought they were. I've used them for about 3 weeks already, and I've used them not only for myself, but I've used them with my fitness clients, the ones that just do kind of kickboxing for fun to stay in shape. And then I've also used it for some of our fighters. It's nice because you feel like you're wearing a real glove, like a regular boxing glove, and so it's really easy to actually throw real punches. You don't feel nervous like you're gonna cut somebody open or anything like that. So I usually have the fighters put their mouth guard in and I throw real punches at them. It's got a very nice padded area right on the palm, and it's stiff, so it stays open. You don't have to worry about opening your hand to catch a punch or anything like that. It's just like a mitt. However, it's got a regular thumb and a regular boxing glove top piece. And they're really easy to get on and off. There's no Velcro closure or anything like that. It's just a very dense, compressed, padded wrist area that goes about halfway up the arm. And so, again, we use these. I've been using them for head movement. So a lot of real, jab, slip the jab drills, slip the crosses, our hooks, our body shots, things like that. And then the other great thing about them is hitting regular drills, mitt drills, whether I'm doing defense or not, allows me to throw punches after the combination's over. So, a lot of times we're doing mitts and we'll get into that, jab, and then they'll kind of get lazier. 1, 2, 3, and then they'll kind of just back off. With these, they'll hit their 1, 2, 3, and I'll try to punch them right back just like a regular fight. So it's been great. So although these were given to me so that my coaches can work with me with them, I've been using them mostly to with my private lesson clients, as well as like Glory's upcoming fighters. We've got a couple of guys with fights coming up next weekend in Daytona, actually, Battleless I Am, and then we've got a couple of guys with MMA fights after that in April, I believe, April 21st, I believe, down in the Keys. So, been working with a lot of guys. They've held up great. 3 weeks of probably using them 3 times a day. Eric Brenberg from Sweden came in. I used these with him. He hits like a truck, so they've been holding up really well. So again, guys, Fighters Inc. hooked me up with these, but these are actually the top 10 Heritage Coach Sparring Gloves. So if anyone wants to check those out, hit me up. Shoot me a quick message and I'll get you guys hooked up. Other than that, guys, I think that's it till next time. Thanks.